Hey everybody, what is up? Sean Hatzel here, stubborn fat expert, owner of Get Lean in 12. Welcome to my basement gym. In today's video, I have up here a bar on my Life Fitness functional trainer, and I'm going to be doing push downs. So I'll be working the back of my arms, and I'm going to use this or do this with a sequence called reverse pyramid training. Now most people do the exact opposite. They do pyramid training, and I'll explain the differences. But first, you can do this for any body part that's lagging, or to tighten and tone any particular body part. And it can be used either at the end of training a body part intensely, at the very end of the workout for that particular body part, or this can be used solely on its own as a GH stimulator, a growth hormone stimulator. Now, when you do this reverse pyramid, traditional bodybuilding style workouts, hypertrophy, which is strength training or muscle building workouts, are typically pyramided up. So you start out with your lightest weight, you do a couple warm-up sets, and then set after set, you're slowly increasing the weight until your very last set is your heaviest set. Now, usually that set will be between 5 and 8 reps to hit failure, and this is what triggers muscle growth. Now, this is old school traditional ways, and it's definitely effective. However, if you want to stimulate more growth hormone, you want to use a pyramid that's the exact reverse of this with less rest between sets. So I call this reverse pyramid drop sets. And when you do this, you'll feel a burn in whatever muscle group that you're doing this in. You'll feel an intense burn as you move throughout each set. I'll demonstrate here in just a second. That burn is an indication that your body is producing lactate. So lactic acid produces the byproduct lactate. Lactate is a precursor to releasing growth hormone. So when you feel the burn, it doesn't mean stop. It means keep going and make that burn more intense. Now over time you can get better at this. So basically what I've done here is I've started out with my heaviest set first. So instead of doing traditional pyramiding up, I'm gonna start out with my heaviest weight first. I'm gonna perform 8 to 10 reps. I'm going to rest 10 seconds, and I'm going to reverse drop. So I'm going to drop set. Instead of pyramiding up, I'm going to drop the weight because I'm only resting 10 seconds. And I'm going to perform another 8 to 10 reps. And I'm going to do this 4 times. And at the very end, if I have any energy left, I'll set the bar down and rest another 10 seconds and just do some rest pauses at the end where I'll do just a couple reps. So first of all, before I dive into this, making sure you're doing a tricep push down the right way. You want to make sure that when you bring the bar down, that you have a 90-degree angle right here, okay? Now when you come up to the top of the movement on a push down, you want to go just past that 90-degree, but not so high that the elbows drift. So you want to keep the elbows in and tight, and then it's very important that you push down from the palm. So you keep the bar in your palm. Don't keep it in your fingers, because if you keep it in your fingers, it'll bend back. It could slip out and whack you in the chin, and I've done this before after 20 years of lifting. But by putting it in your palms and keeping the knuckles slightly pointed down, you isolate the tricep movement better. So I'm going to start out with 8 to 10 reps. I'm going to exhale on my way down, inhale on my way up. Got the bar in my palms, elbows are locked in tight. Exhale, 2. Notice that I'm going to go down to a count of 2 and back up to a count of 3 or 4. So I'm always going to go slower on the negative than I am the positive. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and lost count, but I think that was somewhere around 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 10 more. So I dropped the weight 1 plate down. You might have to drop 1 or 2 plates. 4, 5, 6, breathe out, in, and 1 more. Okay, starting to feel the burn now. So again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, dropped 1 plate again, 3, 2, 1, try to get 8 to 10 more. Exhale, inhale. All right, it's burning now. And woo, the burn is there. So I'm gonna drop 1 plate. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is the 4th set. 1 and go. 1, So now I'm going to speed up the tempo a little bit because I'm burning. I just want to get them in there. 4. Still keeping good form. All right, there's 8. Intense burn. Growth hormone is definitely being stimulated. Working the horseshoe. Wait a couple seconds, and I'm going to knock out a couple more. Okay, drop. So that's call that a rest pause at the very end. Rest pause. I rest and I pause and I try to knock out a couple more. Bam. So hopefully you got something out of this. Here's how you do reverse pyramid drop sets with rest pause at the end. Here's the deal. That just took, how long? A couple minutes. So doing a set that's really, really heavy and standing around for 2 minutes visiting with your friends and buddies in between, then doing another set, it's all fine and dandy. It's not going to stimulate the hormones that burn fat though. So keep that in mind as you go throughout your workout. You could do that particular protocol on your upper body or your lower body or do a full body. And if you did 5 or 6 body parts, you could still be done in less than 5 minutes for each body part. So keep that in mind. It's not about more is not better. It's all about how you do it. So if you got something out of this, click the like button, give me some hearts. If you got questions, drop a comment below. Thanks for watching this and keep going strong.